Hello. Thank you for coming. I'm Sue Green, and the person responsible for putting this concert together in the last few years has been my wonderful friend Jake Hill, the advertising and organizing. He's our bass player. On piano, we have Matt Edwards. On drums, we have Marjorie Rowan. And we have another trumpet player today, my dear friend Donna Gallagher from Dalton, Massachusetts. So I got a camera running in the back over there, so just be good. Okay, our first tune is a Miles tune, all blues. And the blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our next tune is Fever. One, two, one, two, three, four. Take two. One, two, one, two, three, four. Featuring myself, Matt, and Marjorie Rowan on drums. And this is a special new tech acrylic. Larry, you get that? Works good. You guys all set? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much, and now I believe we'll have the Sentimental Jazz Group up next, featuring Bill Cottrell.
all so quiet out there. Ain't Gonna Give You None of My Jelly Roll, written in 1919 by Spencer and Clarence Williams. So now apparently back in that time in New Orleans, Jelly Roll was a big thing. So the next tune that we're going to play is called Dr. Jazz, and it was written by King Oliver in 1926. And the first real recording that really that really made it big of that tune was done in the same year by a guy by the name of Jelly Roll Morton. You've probably heard of Jelly Roll Morton. His real name was Ferdinand, but for a jazz player, Jelly Roll seemed like a better fit. So we're going to do Dr. Jazz, and just for those of you keeping track, yes, I said 1926, this is Dr. Jazz. Now, there's a story behind this song, too. Notice I said it was Dr. Jazz. The idea is, if you're feeling low and you feel all bummed out and nothing's going right, your car can't start and all those things. So you need a little boost. And you get boost from jazz. Or that's what they believed anyway. So the name of this song is Dr. Jazz. So it starts out and it says, the guy is singing, he said, "Hello Central, give me Dr. Jazz." Anybody remember Central? Yeah, the operator. Pick up the phone. I remember that. Pick up the phone. And the other person would say, "Number, please?"
Yeah.
Well, I'm older, so I remember it was the operator. But before it was the operator, it was Central. Okay, so you've got all that. We're going to play a song now. But before we do, Marjorie Rowan on drums. Robert McGee on bass. Dottie Cross on piano. And I'm Bill Cottrell on the clarinet. Now nobody's going to let me get away with that, right? This instrument is for people who want to play clarinet, but they can't play it, so it's like a clarinet. Everybody gets the blues now and then, and don't know what to do. I had it happen many, many times to me, and so have you. But those days have gone and passed. I found out what to do at last when I feel all in down and out. You will hear me shout, hello Central, give me Dr. Jazz. He's got just what I need, I'll say he has. When the one goes wrong and I've got the blues, he's the man who helps me get out with my dancing shoes. The more I get, the more I want to see. I picture Dr. Jazz in all my dreams. When I'm in trouble, found and mixed, he's the guy that keeps me fixed. Hello Central, give me Dr. Jazz. Now we're going to do one I think you've probably all heard at one time or another, called I Can't Give You Anything But Love. Who here knows who wrote I Can't Give You Anything But Love? Written in 1918. You're going to kick yourself when I tell you. Irving Berlin, anybody heard of Irving Berlin? 1918, when he was in the Army, he wrote this. At least that's what the internet says. It must be right, right? Before, when we were here, and I was here with the Sage City Jazz Band, we didn't do any vocals, and they wouldn't let me sing. It wasn't until I had a group of my own that I would get to sing. So you can all accept that for whatever you think is right. The next song we're going to do is Back Home Again in Indiana, and another early song written in 1917. And some of you may know this, but it's a worthwhile piece of information to store away, that for many, many years, right before the Indianapolis 500, Jim Nabors would sing Back Home Again in Indiana. So here we are, Back Home Again in Indiana. I must say, this is a wonderful audience. You're holding up very well. We have one more tune to do. This is our oldest one, written in 18. What did I do with my name? 1861 by Julia Ward Howe, the Battle Hymn of the Republic. So we're going to do a couple things with this. We're going to start off and we're going to play it slowly. Then we're going to pick it up just a little. And when we get to the end of picking it up just a little, we're going to slow it down a little. And I'm going to sing the last verse in chorus. And we would like you to sing with us. Everybody knows the words to the battle hymn, I'm sure. So I will tell you when we get there, and I want you to sing with me. If you want to stand up, that's great. If you don't want to stand up, don't worry a thing about it, but I do want you to sing with us, okay? Okay.
First, I want to say, again, one quick round of applause for Bill Cottrell and his string six. That was great. And I also want to thank Sue Green for putting this together another year. This is a lovely thing for us to come and join you with, so thank you so much for doing this and having us again. In a typical year, we use this concert to sort of encore some of the music we did in our winter concert. This year, we're sort of doing the opposite. This is sort of a preview of some of the music we'll be doing throughout this coming spring. So we'll be starting with sort of a funk tune called Buffalo. title from when I was in 8th grade at the Troy A. Howard Middle School in Belfast, Maine. It's hard to forget a title like Hog Squealing, Rip Snorting, Belly Aching Blues. And it's going to feature a number of solos. Thank you. If some of these folks look a little tired to you, it's not just the fact that they're high schoolers on the weekend. Many of them participated in a district festival on Friday up at Middlebury. You know what? Everyone who went to district, just people wave or stand up. Yeah. So Bennington and Mount Anthony were very well represented in our part of the state. It was a great event. They're all tired. It was my birthday. It was a nice birthday present. It was fun. Our last tune for you is also another throwback. My high school band director, a gentleman by the name of John Cameron, he was a big fan of Billy Joel and the band Chicago. And if it wasn't New York State of Mind, then it was Saturday in the Park. Like, it's just every concert. So we're going to leave you with 25 or 6 to 4. Yeah, fun. Again, thank you so much for being here. Your contributions go to the scholarship fund. It's a wonderful thing. Enjoy the sports event that's happening this afternoon. Someone said there was a game on. I know nothing about it. Again, thank you so much. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Bill. Thank you to everyone who puts this together.
enough from her. Ari Reynolds again on the stage. Thank you so much. There's a whole bunch of events happening at the high school this spring. We've got Pops concert, we've got concerts in May. We're taking the jazz band up to Burlington for the Discover Jazz Festival in June. There's a lot going on, so come check it out. Thank you again. Have a lovely afternoon.